Dang it. Welcome back, Matt. 3 times. Welcome in, Vietnam. Matt is back in the chat. I'm going a different way today, Matt. I just decided to switch it up. Oh, if you like really old buildings, I'll actually switch it up even more. Way. There's some old houses. And this house, believe it or not, was bought by one family. And it's not even a house. And so it was a former, funeral home, and they turned it into a house, and 17 family members lived there. They got an exception to do it from the city. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, here we go. Go on, you got there first. Go. We never go this way. I figured just change it up. Do something different. Screw it. I'm just gonna keep going different ways. Just for kicks and grins. Just gonna keep turning directions until I can't turns no more. Now we're back where we normally know we're at. I just went a weirdo way to get there. Because eventually all roads have to lead back home. You can't just keep taking weird places. You gotta get back home at some point. And just like always, at a red light. So, I'll stop. Also, I'm not going to spam my aviator's notes because I literally got time on the last live stream here, so just have fun with the rest of the chat here in the live stream. That's cool, Vietnam. I didn't do the timeout. That was done by others who I think just didn't want the spamming. But I appreciate you. And yes, I finally figured out how to do those yesterday. So, figured I'd add them. Or maybe 2 days ago. I don't know. But still, our volume is next to nothing. So, didn't really impact anything. I think this guy wants to drag race. No, he's just taking a right. I thought my truck was making super funny noises and I was not happy about it, but I'm pretty sure it was that bus behind me that needs to have something looked at. Because that did not sound healthy. Vietnam, I do apologize. That's a long comment and I'm driving. I will read it in a second when I get to a red light or a stop. There you go. There's Matt. Matt, I was going to ask you, really? That is a dumb move. Like, why would you do that? Every day at that corner. Mom almost got... people are idiots. Alright. Did you know you can't break a mirror? You can only make a lot more mirrors. Okay, what did Vietnam say? As an 11-year-old in 2006, being the youngest aviation geek is a unique and rare thing worldwide. Is the youngest one to learn naturally is 16 to 7. But if you study more, you know more. That's any subject matter. You're exactly right. And son's very heavily invested in certain subjects that, wow, that cop is flying without his lights on. It's good to have interests, but just know that not everyone, this is just a life lesson, not everyone may be interested in your interest. There's a lot of stuff I'm interested in that nobody gives a darn squat about. There's more cops. What is going on? Unfortunately, I have to have prescription shoes. You wear red high heels, Matt? That are prescribed? Dr. Comfort is the name brand. I have to have my shoes modified. Each pair of shoes only lasts about 1 year. I think that would be about average for most people, is that a pair of shoes lasts 1 year. Now, from a comfort standpoint, that's true for me also. Yeah, Mama knows what corner I'm talking about. It's like where 3 roads come together and there's this weirdo right turn island. And for whatever reason, people only look to their right. They never look to their left, which is the closer oncoming traffic, and they just turn in front of you. Every single darn time. Mine was not near as close as Mama's the other day, but Mama slammed on the brakes. I refuse to do that. I'm not wasting my brakes at the cost of like hundreds and hundreds of dollars per brake job because you're an idiot and can't drive. So you get the horn and you get the liquid and or solid scared out of you. I'm still ready to make a maneuver if I have to, but I'm not slowing down because of your mistake. You're gonna have the fear of Jesus put into you that I didn't see you cut me off. Didn't have to cut me off. Think I like it never happened and now it wouldn't. I don't even need to know. You treat me like a stranger. I feel so rough. Yeah, you shorted that corner because this idiot's got a flat tire. Okay. Animal. I mean, like aviation is long-term fun type of education. It's easy to learn. Just go learn. But there's my point, Vietnam. You have to have an interest in order to want to learn it. And I'll be honest with you, I personally, and this is not a slight against you being interested in it, so please don't take it the wrong way. And this is a part of maturing. I don't have interest in it. I have an interest in it. Oh, I just wide open. That was awesome. I have an interest in stuff like, as weird as it sounds, like war history, ancient Rome, ancient Greece. Basically, a lot of different histories, actually. Different royal families and dynasties and empires. And some people find that exhausting and boring. Yeah, but therein lies again the rub. And I get you keep trying to tie it back to aviation. I'm trying to be as kind as I can and tell you I have less than zero interest in aviation. I don't like flying. If I never had to go in a plane again, it'd be too soon. If I never had to be in an airport again, it'd be too soon. And as far as a military standpoint, I prefer ancient military and tactics, not modern military and tactics. But I'm not yucking your yum. If it brings you joy and you like it, go for it. Go for it. Head first, both feet forward, however you want to phrase it. Do your thing, my guy. All right, I'm going to make a quick breakfast meal here, guys, and then I'm probably going to cut it shortly after that. Mama, if you're still here, this was on the table. Is there a reason this was just sitting on the table like this? Matt, I'm being as supportive as I can be, but and as nice as I can be while explaining that I don't like aviation. Can't stand planes flying over my house. I just did. Ugh. Planes annoy me. From a purely logical standpoint, to me, cars, trains, boats all make sense. They all make sense. We can swim, we can walk, we can run. We can't fly. We shouldn't be in the air. However, I get that some people like their cucumbers pickled. So I support Vietnam being into aviation. I just cannot stand flying. God, I can't stand it. Ugh. That's even more reason I don't want to learn, because that's something, aviation. There's several things you said in there, like crashes, I don't want to learn about. Like, literally, I do not want to learn about that. Not in any way, shape, or form. Welcome in. Ooh. Ramita? Is that how you say it? Hello, beer nuts. I've never had these, Matt, and Grandma Harley bought these as a throw-in joke birthday present for me, so I'm going to have to crack those open. And I'm going to do it as a try before you buy for the cooking channel. The cooking and eating, I should say. I will also say, Vietnam, for somebody that came in saying that you're not going to spam about aviation, we've done nothing but talk about aviation. Your mama did not tell me that I see why the granola bar is just sitting open on my table. Matt, since you're so against cereal, how do you? I didn't see anything. Why is it open on the table? I even looked back in the chat. I don't see anything. Maybe that's one of the reasons that we don't have any chats, is none of them come through. Unless we're talking about planes. I know you don't like cereal. What's your thoughts on dumpling noodles for breakfast? Are we okay with that, Matt? And if we're not, you just need to tell me what you eat for breakfast so I can eat stuff that doesn't make you upset. Yeah, I even looked back in the chat. That's how I saw that the other person said hi. And I said hello back. Well, I can't ask my son because he's not here. The only people I can ask right now are the cat, dog, and you. See? Put a little butter, a little Jane's Crazy on it. Breakfast. And there's a few rogue pieces of broccoli in there too. Plant waterer. Is there a plant waterer? Oh yeah, there is. Good call, Matt. See, Matt, we agree on a lot of things. I'm going to totally disagree with you on this one. Only because there's no child on the planet reaching for the cereal that Dad eats. It's Dad's favorite cereal. There's no kid going down the grocery store aisle looking for that. The kids going down the grocery store aisle are very much looking for sugar bombs and basically a giant bowl of diabetes. And from a nutritional standpoint, this stuff is amazing. I mean, you have colon blow levels of fiber. Look at all your vitamins and minerals. I will say, maybe that is a fun fact, but cite your source. And aviation, again, I think you're taking this completely wrong every time we have this discussion. I get that there's a lot of people into aviation. There's also a lot of people into Civil War reenactments. Dad ain't doing either of those. The Civil War. I don't want to play dress up and make believe, pretending to be at the Civil War. Some of this broccoli's a little stalky, so I'm going to let Remus have it. And again, for the record, Matt, cereal is not my ideal breakfast food. It's actually one of my favorite evening snacks, but not breakfast foods. Egg noodles down. Wow. Okay, fine. How about we just change the subject and Dad can stop? Matt doesn't like cereal and Dad doesn't like aviation. And we can end it there. And I really hope he's a more modern German pilot and not an elderly chap, if you catch my drift, Matt. Because I can tell you right now, with a straight face and a full heart and a clear conscience, Mama is not into aviation either. All right, I'm back. Cereal plane, cereal plane, cereal plane. I get it, Vietnam. I've seen Elvis collectors. You should see my Lego collection. I'm a super Lego dork. You use the word geek, I use the word dork. I'm a super Lego dork. I have Lego cups. I have Lego plates. I have Lego. I'm a Lego dork. Matt even tuned me into a dad and son Lego channel, which I'm not gonna lie, Matt, to your point, they were a little drier than I was used to. They were very straightforward in their Lego building. I did check them out. I prefer your potato cereal guy over the Lego people. Because I checked him out after you sent me those images. I mean, to a degree. I'm cool in my own mind. I'm also a sports dork because I will watch competitive painting. And Mama knows this. It exhausts her to no end. I will watch any competition at any time, anywhere, any place. Yeah, you told me that, and then I checked them out, and it was dry. There's a different Lego guy that we watch, son and I watch, and he's a younger feller. And he does absolutely like crazy stuff. Like he builds like beds out of Lego. Like he does crazy, crazy stuff. I think it's like brick heads. I forget what it's called, but we watch him on occasion. And he's like too much energy at times, but we like watching it for some of the crazy stuff he's willing to build and try out. And most of it is 100% freeform building, and it's insanely complex because in order to build a bed, you have to have structural rigidity and support and have to use connects in addition to regular bricks, and it's insane. And the time it must take him to do that, to make one video, I can't even believe. But he's probably got a team behind him because he's got like 700,000 subscribers. So my team is, you're looking at it. It's Misty, Efron, Norman, Slap Squatch, Flossie. What do you call you call it like Gargamel or Gargamesh? And after that, I'm going to have to end it because I got meetings I got to run to. But what do you call the hands? And I'm sticking with that name. I just got to remember what it is. There it is. Ganondorf. I did not know that, Matt, but I like it, so I'm sticking with it. It's Ganondorf. If I accidentally call it Gandalf at a certain point, don't hold it against me. But Ganondorf, we're sticking with that. So you got naming rights on that as well. On that note, I do have to get to work. I do have meetings. And I'd like to end this day in an appropriate amount of time. And Matt, for what it's worth, regarding this evening, I hope you guys have fun. Seems like you got a couple different birthday celebrations. Go have some fun, knock it out. We may or may not be live. Pizza Fridays might be a little bit weirdly on hold because it's Lent, and I don't know if you know the rules of Lent, but I can't have meat on Fridays for a little while. And so because of that, there's only so many cheese pizza or veggie pizzas that Dad can eat. So weirdly, Grandma Harley tries to turn Lent into fish fry Fridays. And Dad doesn't like fish, but he'll usually, for Grandma Harley's sake, do a fish fry or two. So I don't know how Fridays are going to be for a little bit. I also don't know how the evenings are going to go for a little bit with what's been going on the tubes. But I appreciate those that are choosing to come and hang out and be with us. Matt, you're an absolute legend. We appreciate you more than you know. I'm working on issues with the email, Matt, just so you know. I know I responded yesterday, but then I got locked out because I didn't know my password. And so me and the good folks at the Google company are going back and forth. So I may actually have to create a new email, because I cannot for the life of me figure out my password. But we're going back and forth on a recovery. They seem to not believe it's me, so maybe that's another reason why they're throttling our YouTube channels, because I'm getting spicy with them in communications with their AI customer service. So who knows? But until then, we appreciate you guys. Stay blessed, stay healthy. Have fun tonight, Matt. Aviation, if you're still here, go learn up some more aviation. Learn about it all. Be the best you can be. And we will talk to you guys at some point, sometime. If it's not tonight, I hope you have a great start to your week, and we will be back for Taekwondo 100% tomorrow, no matter what. But other than that, we'll see how tonight goes. So I appreciate you guys. Take care.